Deconstruction, according to French philosopher Jacques Derrida, suggests that a piece of work isn't stuck with just one meaning. Instead, it can have many different understandings, sometimes even contradictory ones. This idea, first studied in areas like literature and philosophy, also influenced architecture, giving rise to the Deconstructivist movement. In today's video, let's explore how Deconstructionism applies in architecture. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Deconstructivism is a postmodern architectural movement that emerged in the 1980s, but gained significant momentum in the 1990s. At its core, Deconstructivism challenges traditional architectural norms. It does so by introducing fragmented forms, often featuring distorted shapes, and a deliberate avoidance of symmetry. Unlike traditional architecture, which emphasizes harmony and continuity, Deconstructivism embraces unpredictability and controlled chaos, resulting in visually dynamic structures. This architectural approach mirrors the philosophy of deconstruction, pioneered by French philosopher Jacques Derrida. Derrida's argument that texts possess multiple, sometimes contradictory meanings parallels the belief of deconstructivist architects, who maintain that buildings can also convey a variety of interpretations. In architecture, this philosophy manifests through the rejection of traditional principles, such as symmetry, harmony, and order. By dismantling conventional architectural elements and introducing ambiguity in form and function, Deconstructivism challenges viewers to question their preconceived notions of space and structure. In this manner, the movement applies Derrida's deconstructive principles to the physical world of architecture, inviting observers to engage in a continuous process of reinterpretation and reassessment. The style gained more attention in 1988, when the Museum of Modern Art hosted an exhibition titled Deconstructivist Architecture, organized by Philip Johnson and the Marquigli. Before this exhibition, Deconstructivism was not considered an established movement or style. However, through this exhibition, the similarities in the architect's approach to design came together to form a recognizable style. The exhibition showcased the works of several architects associated with the deconstructivist movement. It aimed to explore the emerging architectural trend, and focused on the idea of deconstruction, drawing parallels with Jacques Derrida's philosophical concept of questioning established norms and seeking multiple interpretations. The famous architects who are associated with deconstructivism in architecture include Zahahadid, Frankgehry, Rem Koolhaas, and Daniel Libeskind. They have each made significant contributions to the movement, pushing the boundaries of traditional architectural design and challenging conventional ideas about space, form, and materials. However, it's important to note that in many cases, these architects reject the label of deconstructivist. Unlike modernism, deconstructivism rejected principles such as functionalism, simplicity, and an emphasis on geometric forms. It embraced complexity, fragmentation, and unpredictability. Architects associated with the movement sought to challenge the notion that architectural forms should conform to a singular, and easily comprehensible structure. In the context of deconstructivism, fragmentation refers to the deliberate breaking down, or disintegration of conventional architectural elements, rejecting the idea of a cohesive and unified structure. This fragmentation is evident in the physical appearance of buildings, which may display disjointed or fractured forms. Therefore, some people perceive deconstructivism as a rebellious departure from conventional expectations. Deconstructivism emphasizes asymmetry and deliberately departs from balance and proportions. This not only enhances the unpredictable nature of deconstructivist architecture, but also encourages exploration of a building from multiple angles. Observers encounter diverse viewpoints and perspectives, reinforcing the idea that there is no fixed or singular approach to interpreting the architectural form. Although deconstructivism in architecture is rooted in philosophy, It also draws inspiration from various art movements, especially constructivism. The formal experimentation and asymmetrical geometry of constructivism have influenced deconstructivist architects, inspiring them to infuse architectural compositions with dynamism and unpredictability. When architects practice deconstructivism, they often employ industrial materials, such as steel, glass, concrete, and exposed metal. Although typically linked with construction, these materials are used unconventionally. This approach in deconstructivism urges architects to delve into the expressive capabilities of materials, fostering a dynamic interaction between form, function, and the visual impact of the built environment. In summary, deconstructivism in architecture defies conventional design principles by embracing fragmentation, distortion, and unpredictability. It often features complex geometries, non-linear shapes, and a sense of disorientation. Instead of seeking harmony and order, deconstructivist buildings aim to provoke thought and evoke emotions. Think of it as architecture breaking free from the constraints of convention, urging us to explore new dimensions of architectural expression. What are your thoughts on deconstructivist architecture? Feel free to share your opinions with us. If you want to learn more about deconstructivism, check out the article link in the description box below. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you soon.